Good morning. It's a pleasure to participate in this second European Congress on disinformation and fact-checking. We are David García Martul and Guillermina Franco Álvarez from University Rey Juan Carlos and University Carlos III from Departments of Communication Sciences. Our research is about the use of infographics in newspapers in Brazil and Spain. We did a comparative study between two newspapers with the idea to extend some conclusions in the future to more newspapers and media outlets. We start with our hypothesis. We think that there are an increasing use of visual storytelling in health communication, but this doesn't happen at the same pace in all countries. For that reason, our aims in this research is firstly to know how in Brazil the newspapers use infographics, how in Spain use infographics, and from that comparison we would like to get a model, a descriptive model to analyze infographics, and finally to apply that model to get more information about the use of infographics in general in media outlets for or media in the world. Well, this is in our first phase. We start with a very easy methodology. We start with a content analysis to describe a very simple, sample of infographics published in 2025, just in two newspapers. As I comment, we got 38 units of analysis, and to start with context for our research, we must say that the Brazilian newspaper, it was Poder 360, which is a news portal specialized in current affairs and political and economic affairs. However, it's very interesting because it's characterized by focus on data journalism and especially in infographics, and because it publishes usually regularly style guides about the best way to edit infographic to inform in newspapers. And the second one is the Spanish newspaper ABC. Well, not the ABC newspaper, but the specialized health communication supplement. Its focus in medical advance and public health advices. The most of the content consists in textual reports, so we mean that the infographical information is not so important as, for example, in Brazil. The use of infographics is less important than in Brazil and is more complementary to textual content, and as well is committed to entertainment-oriented dissemination. So to start describing the main properties for both newspapers, we must say that we organize that a group of features in two levels. The first level is denotative features, where we include well, is in general descriptive. The headline or title of the infographic, the body of infographics, where all the visuals are the space where are included all visuals. The third one is the caption, infographical caption. Well, it means the information of authorship or the sources where the information is get. And finally, the structure of the infography, the layout, how is organized, the visuals inside the infographic. And the second group or level of features is the connotative features. The connotative features means, well, how it's possible to search the visuals for a coherent visual narrative, or how the communication in that infographics avoids the specialized language but without compromising accuracy and truthfulness. And finally, we include here the features about how it's possible to get a clear and concise communication. So in our initial research we start right now, and this is an initial results we got from our research. In the comparative study, we some of results are that in Brazil use more visual resources than media outlets in Spain. Second one, they use the range of topics are broader in Brazil than in Spain. And as well, the reports with infographics use more space in page in Brazilian newspapers than in Spain. And finally, the character of infographics for Brazilian newspapers is more informative and for education than in Spain, that they prefer the ABC, at least ABC newspaper prefer the use of infographics as informative and as an entertaining character. So these are our last conclusions. So please feel free to ask any questions you may consider appropriate, and we will be fine if you ask questions which could help us in the future research. Thank you so much.